everybody. Hello. My name is Angga, and I'm the founder of Yorkshire and Hantu Collective. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my story. Originally, I came from Indonesia when I was 11, and when I came, the only word I knew was bucket. I came straight into secondary school, and I didn't know anything there. I had no friends, so I became really shy, and in school I got bullied. Luckily, I made some friends. Made some friends who were Malaysians, and instead of learning English, I learned Malay. And my mum got wind of it, and she got pissed off. She said, "We didn't come here to learn that." So we moved. We moved to an area which, at one point, was the 6th worst area in England. There was a lot of gun crimes. There was a lot of knife crimes. There was a lot of burnt cars. Luckily, there was a youth club, so I thought, yay, let's make some friends. So I went to the youth club. It was fully run by Jamaicans, and a lot of the time they spoke patois. So there's me, not knowing any English, having to learn Malay, then having to struggle to understand patois, and English came a lot later. So that brings me to t-shirts. There was a project in the youth club. It was a 6 weeks t-shirt printing course. From the basics of screen printing to a finished product. I got a certificate. I was really happy. I got the bug to print t-shirts. And went back to the youth club and I said, can I print some more t-shirts? They were like, no. I was like, why? Oh, because health and safety. You need supervision. I'm like, what was the certificate for that you gave me a couple of weeks ago so I can do this? Oh no, it's health and safety supervision. So I'm like, okay. I chased my tutors after weeks and weeks and weeks of chasing. Oh, after weeks and weeks and weeks of chasing, is that better? Yes, sorry. I managed to get 2 to 3 sessions every few weeks, and that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to print more t-shirts, so I went to UnLtd. At that time, it was Big Boost, like Josie. And I got funding. The project was for me to teach young men to express themselves better through digital garment printing. The way I see it is, if you can't say how you feel, wear how you feel. My aim back then was to train 5 people, and I ended up training 12 people. 90% of them went into higher education and got jobs, and some of them even started their own thing. So it was good times. After that, it was uni. I chose Liverpool Uni because on the grapevine I heard they had great dancers, but that's another story. After I came back from uni, it was the recession. So there was no work, nowhere for me to continue the career. I did IT. So me and a couple of friends decided to run mobile t-shirt printing workshops. The problem was none of us drove. Plus, on top of that, one of the equipment was a heat press, which is 60 kilograms. And it was stored at that moment in my flat, which was up 2 flights of stairs. It was lots of hard work of carrying. Luckily, there was an opportunity to share a shop in the main streets of independent shopping in Sheffield. So we collected all our money together, and with some imagination and a lot of help from my friends, we turned an empty room into a shop. The original idea was for artists to showcase their work onto t-shirts. But as time goes on, we met more and more creative people. The idea was simple. You help us, we help you. When the t-shirt was sold, we give the commission to the artist. And it's the same with photographers, designers, dancers. So we went to, they came to us. So when people help us, for example, take photography, we try and promote their work as much as possible. One of the examples was when we first had our own website, the guy who designed a website did it for free. So it was very kind to do it. And from our networks, we try our best to promote his work. And from there, he got 6 months worth of work just off the back of our website. We did many great events and sponsored many great events. That there was my favorite because when I was in uni, there was 2 Canadian DJs that I listened to called We Funk Radio. And I heard that they were doing a European tour. So I thought, let's get them down. But everything comes at a price, and we couldn't afford it. So I thought, okay, what can we do? So we thought of an idea. We developed a night of drinking, dancing, and live art. So we pitched the idea to a well-known, reputable energy drinks company, which shall not be named. They agreed to pay for half. We went back to the bar, and they paid for the other half. So we made it as a free party for everybody to come. So we had dancers from all over the UK to come down and party with us. And they said it was the only time in their tour that the night was free. We're lucky to have support and endorsement from famous people and publications. We were in Esquire magazine. We had Annie Mac wore one of our t-shirts on Channel 4 on a New Year's Eve party. We had Disclosure, who's been on #1 a couple of times. But that right there was my favorite. That is Wu-Tang Clan, Jizza, that's his name. And we listened to him lots and lots and lots when we were young. They were like our childhood heroes. They were really cool. And I heard that he was playing in Liverpool. So I thought, what can we do? And so one of the artists designed a t-shirt, and I was the delivery boy. So I contacted Wu-Tang on their headquarters in Staten Island. Apparently Wu-Tang is on Gmail. Hey. And they agreed for him to wear it on stage. And even the day after, we get to play chess with him. How cool is that? Everything was great. Everything was great. You know, we had a shop, we had a collective, the sales was good. But out of no fault of ours, the shop closed. Oh, not again. But I had a plan. When we had the shop, we had to change printers quite a lot of times. So I wanted to create something where the printer and the customer had more interactions. Obviously, the printer has more knowledge, so the printer gives its best possible advice to showcase the product in the best way possible. So the idea was there, but I didn't have the money. But luckily, along the way, I found 2 great investors. And from there, Yorkshire Tea was born. Yorkshire Tea, not the tea bags, but the t-shirts. That's what we do. Not only we print for great brands, artists, and events from all over Europe, but one of our social aims is to help Yorkshire artists to be more entrepreneurial. So we get them into the studio, we evaluate their work, and say to them, oh, this will work the best. And from there, we scan their work and put it onto our online artist platform for free. And whenever any t-shirts get sold, then they get the profit out of it. So now Yorkshire Tea is at a point where it's self-sustaining. So I have more time to dedicate to Hantu. So sometimes life just takes over you. And to be honest with you, for a short while I lost my way. But luckily, I've got my notes. Do you want to see a wave while I look at this? So by going back to my roots, Hantu in Indonesian means ghost or spirits. So the answer was right in front of my face the whole time. It was batik. Batik, which translates to lots of dots, is an Indonesian tradition that's been going from generations to generations for over 2,000 years. What you see on here is traditional home industries that at the moment they're facing modern factories. And because their modern factories can produce 150 to 100 times more than the traditional factories. So a lot of the times they're just losing the battle. So what you gain in time, you lose in authenticity. As is Hantu's 10 years anniversary from the day I thought about the idea, I was fortunate enough to go back to Indonesia, to go back into my roots. It was really life-inspiring, and now we're on a campaign to help to preserve and educate the people into making the right choice when they buy their batik. I'm confident that I'll find a way to do this, as there's always a way. That's a little bit of my journey. The question I give to you is, have you found your way? And if you haven't, what steps can you take to help you along your way? And that's me. Thank you very much.